Okay, in this lecture we will see the questions which involves the square root. Okay, and in this lecture we will be using the square root trick, which I have already told you in the previous lecture. So please, before starting this lecture, just go to the square root trick. Okay, now let's start. 1439 divided by 16 into 114.99 into 288. What was our first step? First step is just approximate each number to the perfect numbers. Okay, before that, just see whether the options are nearest to each other or not. No, they are not too close. Okay, so we can easily make it nearest as the perfect numbers. Okay, so 1439 we can make it as 1440. 16 is already perfect. Eliminate the decimal now. 14.99 you can make it as 15, right? And under root 288. Okay, now just see this. Under root 288 is not a perfect square, right? So nearest, what I said, to find the square root of any imperfect number, just take the nearest perfect square. Nearest perfect square to it is what? 289, right? 289. Now just see whether this number is greater or the nearest. This number is less. So when it is less, you have to make what? Take the negative sign. Okay, negative sign. 288 is equal to under 289 minus. Now take the difference. 289 minus 288 upon 2 into under root the chosen number. Okay. Now, what is under 289? It is 17. 17 minus 289 minus 288 is 1. 1 upon 2 into 17. Now, see this. There is no need to calculate this term. Okay. In the square root trick, I have told you that I will tell you whether to use this term or not. Okay. So, this now I am telling you. There is no need to calculate this term. Why? Because when you can just calculate it and just check. It will come out to be very, very small. And see, the options are not too close. Okay, so there is no need to calculate this. You can easily ignore this part and you can say that under 288 is approximately 17 only. Okay, so just ignore this part. Okay, but you have to keep this in mind that if options are too close, then you cannot ignore this part. Here the options are not close, right? That is why we are ignoring this part. Okay, so it will depend on the options given. If they are close, then you cannot ignore. If they are not too close, then you can easily ignore it. Okay, in our question this is not too close, that is why we are ignoring this part, and that is why we are approximating that under 288 is approximately 17 only. Okay, so make it as 17. Okay, now you have got it. Okay, sorry, this is not into, this is actually addition. Okay, now you have got it as 17. Okay, now calculate it by using the BODMAS rule. First is division. So 1440 divided by 16 into 15 plus 17. Just calculate it. You will get it as 90. Okay, so 90 into 15 plus 17. Multiply it. You will get it as what? 1350 plus 17. The answer is 1367. Okay, 1367. Now 1367 is nearest to which option? Nearest to option number B. Nearest to 1365, that is option number B. So your answer is option number B. Okay, now you get it that whenever you get the square root in your question of simplification, apply the square root trick, which I have already told you in my previous lecture. So to calculate the square root, to find the square root trick, please go to the previous lecture and find out that this is the trick. Okay, here I have already I have told you in a very brief way. Okay, but in that lecture I have told you in a very detailed way. Okay, so if you have not understood here, please go back and check the square root trick. Okay, and one more thing, that you have to decide that you have to solve or not. Please don't waste your time. If the options are not too close, please don't waste your time for calculating this. Just simply ignore it. Okay. But if the options are close, you have to calculate this also. Okay. Now let's move to the next question. And one more thing, all these questions are from previous years only. Okay. Now let's solve this. This is multiplication. Okay. 1576 divided by 45.02, we can easily write it as 45 plus 23.9, we can easily write it as 24 into under root 255. Again, we have got our square root. Okay, now apply the square root trick. Nearest perfect square is 256. So just write it here. This is smaller than this, so just negative sign will come. Take the difference. Okay, and upon 2 into under root the chosen number. So you will get it as 16 minus 1 upon 2 into 16. Okay. Before calculating this, just check whether the options are too close or not. Options are not too close, so you can easily ignore this part. Okay. So under root 255 is approximately 16 only. Okay. So just write it now. 1576 divided by 45 plus 24 into 16. Okay. Now apply the BODMAS. Division 1576 upon 45 plus 24 into 16. Calculate it. You will get it as 35 plus 24 into 17. Apply the multiplication trick here. Okay, apply the multiplication trick and you will get it as 384. Now just add them. 34 plus 384 is what? 419. 419 is nearest to option number B. So your answer is option number B, that is 420. Let's move to the next question now. 42 into 11. Okay, you can write it as 42 into 5.06. So you can write it as 5. Keep in bracket. Under root 17 into 15.08. You can write it as 15. Okay, first of all, solve the bracket. 42 into 5 is what? 2110 minus under root 17 into 15, right? Now calculate under root 17. Okay. If you have got how to calculate square root in my previous questions, which I have told you just now, you can easily calculate that under root 17 is nothing but it is 4. There is no need to calculate even. Okay. If you have actually got how to calculate. Okay. I will tell you. Under root 17 is nearest to what? Under root 16, right? Plus. Why? Because 17 is greater than 16. So just add it. Now take the difference upon 2 into the chosen number. So under root 4 is 4 plus 1 upon 2 into 4. It will come out to be 4 plus 1 upon 8. Now before calculating this, just see. Options are not too close. So just ignore this part and you will get it as under root 17 as 4. Okay. So the simplest way, whenever you get the under root thing, just see the nearest under root, right? And before getting all these things, just check whether the options are too close or not. Options are not too close, then just write the nearest perfect square as your answer only. Okay. So 10 under root 17 is 4. Directly write it as 4. No need to do all these things as well. Okay. If you know how to calculate the square root of imperfect numbers, then you can get whatever I am telling you. Okay. 4 into 15 is what? 60. So 210 minus 60 comes out to be 150. That is option number B. Let's move to the next question now. Okay. 3 into 3 under root 8 plus under root 8. 3 under root 8 plus under root 8 into 8 and 8 under root 8 plus 7 under root 8 minus 98. Okay. Before calculating under root 8, just see this. Everything is under root 8 here, right? So try to solve questions before calculating it. Okay. First of all, apply the BODMAS. 3 into under root 8 plus under root 8 is what? Under root 8. We have solved this small bracket. Okay, into, now solve this bracket as well. 8 under root 8 plus 7 under root 8 comes out to be what? 50, yeah, 15 under root 8, right? Big brackets, minus 19. Now see this, under root 8 into under root 8 is what? Simply it is 8, right? That is why I was saying that don't calculate under root 8 before only. Just apply the steps which I told you. First step, approximate each number. There is no need to approximate here. Okay, so I have skipped that step. Second, apply the BODMAS. I applied the BODMAS. See, now I have already eliminated my square root step also. Okay, so please always go step by step to solve the questions of approximation, right? 4 into 15 is 60. 60 into 8 is 480. 480 minus 98 comes out to be 382. That is option number C. Let's move to the next question now. 349.98. Approximate each number. First step, make it as 350. 19.9 and make it as 20. Plus x square minus 180.16 is equal to 180 only, is equal to 11500. Okay, multiply it. 7000 plus x square into 180 as it is equal to 11500. Now take this part there, okay, to the right side. 11500 minus 7000, this comes out to be what? 4500. Okay, now take 180 the other side. Now you can easily divide it, you will get it as 25. Now x square is 25. When you take the under root, when you take the square other part, it will become under root, right? So x is equal to under root 25, that is 5. So your answer is 5. Option number B. Okay, so these type of question can also come when square is there to the x. Okay, I think you have got that this is very easy question. Now next question, under root 88888 into 41 into 1.486. Okay, now simply just try solving the question now. Okay, under root 8888 is what? Just take the 4 outside, right, into 1.486. You can write it as what? 1.5, right? You can write it as this. Okay, 4 under root 4 is what? 2. Okay, now under root this. Okay, we have simplified to a very much extent. Now just see, the options are not too close. Okay, that means we can approximate it to the perfect number. Okay, make it perfect number, that is this. 1 2 3 4 5. Eliminate all 2 and replace it with the zeros, right? Now just take all these zeros out by taking the square. So these are 4 squares, so we can take easily 2 squares out, right? It make it as 220 is left here. Now you have to just calculate the under root 20. Apply the square root trick. Under root 20 is what? Under root 25 minus, take the difference, 25 minus 20 is what? 5 upon 2 into under root 25, which is 5 minus 5 upon 2 into 5 is 10. It's half. Okay, 5 minus half, this comes out to be 4.5. Okay, why I have not ignored this part here? Why? Because this is not too small. It is not actually too small, so please don't ignore. Just take the calculated 4.5. Okay, so you have to always take care of all the things which I have told you. Okay, now 200 into 4.5 into 1.5. Now you can easily calculate it. You will get it as 900. 4.5 into 200 is what? 900 into 1.5, and you will get it as 1350. Okay, Now 1350 is nearest to which option? Option number D. So your answer is 1400. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel All for Learners Tutorials and share it with your friends too, so that they can also get benefit with it. And in case of any doubt, please ask by commenting below.